We are very frustrated with the very, very broken food system, and we don't really want to partake in it anymore. Holy moly, that's bright.
It's very bright today.
Very bright. Good morning, beautiful people. It's a very bright, sunny Monday. Anyways, today we are moving the chicken. Well, we're not
moving them. We're basically letting them spread the compost for us.
Yes.
And then I'm going to Broad Fork.
Yes.
And loosen up our future garden spot.
It's what, T-minus 3 months?
Right. It's time to get it ready. I'll get it once it's all ready and I get everything tilled in. Then we'll cover it with a tarp until, you know, it's time to plant.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for this.
Me too. We've had lots and lots of discussions about the coming food year, and we're very excited, like super excited. And we have so much space this year to play with.
And this is just one of, like, we're just going to continue on this this ridge line.
Yeah.
And it runs the entire length of our property. So we're going to basically do this section, the next section after that, and it's all going to be pretty much prepped by the birds. Like, it's
so good.
Easy.
So excited.
I think the hard part about doing it this way is anytime you're doing permaculture, going from raw land to, you know, production, there is a little bit of input.
There is, you have to. A lot of big permaculture installations we've noticed even involve like big tractors and stuff like that to get it to where they want it to be eventually.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm broad forking. Yeah, this is labor intensive. Yes, the chickens are doing a lot of the work for me, and they're, you know, the manure load that's on this small area is great.
Yeah.
But that's how it is. You put a little bit of input, and then theoretically, we're not going to have to mess with it. In the next few years. You know, we might have to amend soil and stuff like that. Right. But for the most part, just add compost and stuff you'd normally do, and just leave it.
Yep.
So today is the one day of hard work.
Right.
And then we just let it sit and feed us.
Yes, I'm excited. This is gonna be good. So we're gonna move the fence a little bit and give them a little bit more space, and then you're gonna pull the compost apart and let them do their thing.
Yep.
So here we go.
Look at that nice little egg.
Aw, look. Good.
Here, hold that.
Thank you. It's so cute.
Okay, move chickens.
Move chickens. When has that ever worked?
Thank you.
This is why you keep me, right?
Just for the Leatherman.
Just for the Leatherman.
My wire apparently broke.
Oh no.
So I can't unwind that. I don't have wire cutters on me. But luckily I have my Swiss Army wife.
Swiss Army wife! I do what I can.
Thank you. I ran out of hay string, so I had to use clothes hangers.
Hey, it worked.
And apparently the people here before us loved clothes hangers because I've thrown away about 1 million of them.
Yeah. I'm really excited about this, actually.
I want to see if they get excited.
Okay. Well, go on then.
Young chickens.
Look at him over there,
they don't
hiding.
Understand yet.
Look at him. Oh, what is it? Come on, Rusty, get in here. Show him how to do it. We need a name for the non-Rusty.
I call him Rusty too.
You call him Rusty too?
Rusty and Rusty too.
Oh, that's sad. You don't have an actual identity. You're just second chicken.
No, because he might end up lunch.
That's true. Well, we call him Lunch. What's up, Lunch?
All right, gonna get a broad forking.
All right, did you want to move the fence?
I'll just do this section right now.
Cool.
And then move the fence afterwards.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just gonna leapfrog the fence. It's 2 fences. I'm gonna take and close it and then open it and move the section that's down here over there.
Yeah.
That way they have new grass.
Without us worrying about them like escaping all over.
Yeah. So over the holidays, I was talking to my sister and she asked me a question that I guess I hadn't really even thought about the answer to. You know, we've been here since, what did we get it? We got it in May.
We did, right at the end of April, and then we left pretty much the whole entire month of May to get our stuff from California.
So basically we've been here since June.
Yeah, it's about 6 months.
6 going into the 7th month.
Yes.
So she asked me, she's like, so now that you've been there a while, how do you like farming? And I didn't know what to say. It was like, what? We're not farming. And then thinking about it, yeah, I guess in a weird way we are. I just haven't thought of it like that.
Yeah.
Like, are we farming? Well, what's your definition of farming? And so then it's got me thinking, it's like, well, if what we were doing back in suburbia was just growing food and, you know, raising chickens, raising meat, raising vegetables, well, I guess you could call that farming. We went from urban farming to a slightly bigger scale. I guess, yeah, what we're doing by a lot of people would be considered farming.
Yeah. Yeah. I think the biggest difference is we're just not doing it for profit.
Yeah, this is for us. This is to better our lives.
Yeah. I mean, there might be, somebody did ask in the comment section the other day if we're planning on selling our vegetables like at the farmer's market or anything like that. And right now, no. Our main goal is to provide for ourselves. That's our biggest focus. And then maybe later on down the line, as there's, you know, extra produce.
If we have extra food, we grow so many vegetables, they're just coming out of
our ears. Yeah, we've always been more of the idea, like, dude, nothing wrong with farming, obviously. Like, we are so supportive of farmers. We ourselves personally just like the idea of donating extra goods more so than selling them.
I would just like to be in the position to where we have so many vegetables that...
It's like, please take the tomatoes, please, for the love of sheep, take the tomatoes.
Like, what a problem to have.
So yeah, our biggest thing right now is to provide food for ourselves. I mean, that's one of the biggest reasons we wanted so much land, was to do our own food. We are very frustrated with the very, very broken food system, and we don't really want to partake in it anymore. So we're doing what we can to opt out. So, and then from there, it's extra.
Hey, it's one of those things. We've got the pigs now.
Yeah.
We've got chickens. We're going to do meat birds this coming year.
Yes.
We're going to do ducks.
Yes.
Meat ducks and for eggs.
And then,
the pigs obviously won't be ready until
at least another year, probably.
Another year. I mean, we could eat the bigger ones, which we might.
Yeah.
We're discussing it because we've got a couple of the girl pigs, the babies. The plan was to eat them, but we're debating we could keep them as breeders. So that remains to be seen. So ducks, meat chickens, we're going to do turkeys.
Yes, so we want to raise our own turkeys this year, have our own Thanksgiving turkey. I think that would be really cool. So we've got good plans this year. I think it's exciting. And it all starts with the soil.
In January.
In January. Done?
For now.
All right. That was a lot of work. You okay?
Out of gas.
Right on.
Only problem with winter, all the sitting and Christmas eating.
Christmas eating. Right on.
Took me like what, an hour, hour and a half?
Hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Yeah. Did you guys finish your math?
Yeah.
Okay. In handwriting?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is all ground that I prepped
Earlier.
Before the season ended, and this is still
oh my goodness
white.
Yeah, that's super soft.
Yeah, so this I'm not gonna have to broad fork.
No,
it's still pretty much ready, so I think I'll leave this, and then when I come through and till everything, compost will go in that.
Yeah,
compost will go here. We've still got more, a little bit left of that pile that we had got when we got here, the compost we bought.
Yes.
And so I'll just basically, we need plant material, so I'm gonna rototill plant material in here. Get out of here with bare feet, it's disgusting in here, guys.
Gross, guys. So we did decide we're gonna leave the fence where it is and let the chickens go through and
hey, the less
break it up for us.
Less I have to break up, the better.
Yeah.
So we'll let them go back over that, and they'll do a little bit, but the big dirt clods they don't really mess with.
Yeah.
We're supposed to get some rain the next couple days, so the rain will help get everything broken up, and then I'm gonna let them in here a couple more days, and then we're just gonna move the whole operation down to the next section.
Okay, cool.
And after they're out of here, then I'll rototill, and then we'll put tarps down, make sure any weed seed that's in there really gets killed.
Yes.
Then we're ready.
Okay, cool.
We're so close to ready.
I'm so excited.
I think we're going to talk about our plans.
Yes.
It's one of those things we can talk and talk and talk, but actually getting to see it start happening, that's when it gets exciting.
It does.
This was our garden last year.
Yeah.
It's being reclaimed by the grass, so the chickens will handle that.
Nature will do what it does.
And it's still really soft.
It is.
I mean, that's really soft. It's got a lot of humus in it, so the chickens will do their thing and eat all the grass and tear it up, and then I'll just come through, top dress it, and fluff it back up.
Yeah.
Basically what we're going to do is we're going to continue on down the top.
Yes.
We've got apple trees in the top of this. We're going to leave them. It's one of those things, they're here. They're not the greatest. They're not doing the best, but hey, it's better than no apple tree.
Right?
So what we're going to do, we've noticed when we started feeding them when we got here, like they don't look like they're doing too good, but they pushed out a whole bunch of new growth.
Yeah, they did.
And
I mean, they're covered in lichen. You can see all the...
I mean, it looks cool, but I think that's a sign that they're not doing good.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, all the new growth that they pushed out after we started feeding them doesn't have lichen.
Right.
So if they survive, cool. If not, you know, we're not out anything.
Right, they were here when we got here.
So we're just gonna continue on. Chickens can work around them.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna follow this.
Basically to the driveway.
Basically to the driveway.
Yeah.
We've got the one up here.
Yes.
This one, the one down here.
To the farmhouse.
Basically just gonna use all of them.
Yeah.
And as we need more garden space. So now that we've been here long enough, we can see in heavy rains, the bottom's right here. It's hard to tell on camera, but this is the lowest point. You've got the drop and then it goes back up. Everything is graded to where it's a nice slow slope down to the swamp.
Yes.
So in heavy rains, this actually floods to, sometimes there's about 6 inches of water.
Yeah, there can be. There are times.
Usually a really big rain event.
Yeah.
The kind that floods the barn, you know, those kind of rainstorms.
Yeah.
So we've talked about it. We could actually put stuff that really loves water down in the bottom, stuff that needs more water. Our garden operation is going to get longer and longer, way down there. It kind of goes around and then runs into the driveway.
It does.
So yeah, that's pretty much our plans.
Yeah, it'll be good.
This
so
year.
We'll just move the chickens, the garden chickens, as we go.
Yep.
And put in a bed and then move the chickens and put in a bed and move the chickens.
And then when they get to the end, we'll hop them down to the next swale and bring them back.
Yeah.
And then what we're gonna do with our meat birds when we get the meat birds will eventually go in that tractor. That was why I made that tractor.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna make another one too, so we can run, you know, 50 to 100 birds, just depending. Where they're gonna run is probably in the bottoms, but just up enough one of the sides so if it does rain, they don't drown. So tomorrow we are going to move pigs into the forest.
Yes, all the land you've been clearing in the swamp, they're pretty much done in the pine forest.
Done.
They've got it all torn up.
Turning into mud. There's like no brambles left, which is exactly what I want, but they've been in there a week and it's already just utterly obliterated. It's so muddy.
Soggy mess, and we've had enough rain the past couple days too.
The pigs and rain just makes for mud.
It does. It's pretty gross. So they'll be moving, and you have quite a few paddocks up there. Well, I mean, they're not paddocks yet, but the space for paddocks.
It's 2 acres.
Yeah.
And when you figure you're doing, I don't know, 50 square feet at a time.
Yeah, not much.
Like, it goes fast.
It does. So that's good.
I'm excited.
All right. Well, in that case, thanks for coming along with us. Catch you guys on the next one.
Bye.